Hello. It's good to have you here. This is a horribly out of tune guitar. What's up, guys? Officially 2 weeks sober today from everything. Alcohol, marijuana. Marijuana is my biggest addiction, for those of you who do not know. But it's been awful. It's been absolutely horrible. But there's been parts of it that have been really beautiful, and it's going to continue to get better. And I'm pretty much in the thick of it right now. I'm going through some pretty serious like detox withdrawal, which I know some people think is weird when it's just marijuana. But for me, it's definitely, I haven't drank all year. So that's been nice. It's not like I'm trying to detox from a bunch of stuff, but it's been pretty awful. Today, honestly, if I'm being upfront, I was in bed for pretty much almost the entire day. I got out of bed to go to lunch with my wife and my daughter, and then immediately came straight back to bed. And, but it was what it felt like I needed. My body's going through a lot right now, and my mind is going through a lot right now. I'm doing much better right now. But I tend to get into these thought patterns of just being worthless and hopeless, and like I make everybody's life worse, and that my decisions have made people's lives worse. And quite frankly, I really don't like myself a lot of times. But we're working on that, and I know that that's not the truth. I know that's not the reality of what's happening. I know that that is the addiction manifesting in a way that I've smoked weed for so long, and I have had times of sobriety. Maybe about 6 months was probably the longest, but I was still like drinking alcohol and stuff at that time. And so there is no relief, right? It's not like I can just have one drink and feel a little better, or take a puff and feel a little better, or do any of the things that have been my kind of scapegoat for so long. But I do have a sponsor that has been really helpful, and I've been working through the 12 steps, and I just finished step 2 today, which means I'm going into step 3. So it's been good. The steps have been easy so far. But just, I think what's really tough is like, in a perfect world, right, in order to completely quit and be good, I really need like a week or two of like absolutely nothing but just like focusing on my health and my mental health and all of that stuff. And instead I don't have that. Everything I still have to get done is still pouring in. And like, for example, this week I have 4 gigs in a row: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And technically Sunday I have 2 gigs going on at the exact same time. So my band will be at a wedding, and then we also do a live band karaoke every Sunday night. You can watch it live by following Richard of Carver. That's RICHARDOFCARVER. Every Sunday night we live stream on there. But because of the wedding, my band won't be there, and so I have a whole bunch, 8 musicians slash crew that will all be at the karaoke filling in for us. But I still have to, I run the business and everything. So it's kind of cool that there will be like 14 musicians all working at the same time that I will be paying and stuff like that. And so that's a really, that's kind of a cool thing, being able to employ that many people and let them do what they love and pay them well. I mean, everybody's going to be getting, paid well for these things. And so that feels good. And honestly, like, it's just some of the best musicians I could imagine are filling in. So I'm really grateful that they want to play for me and work for me and do that stuff. So those are some good things. But with that, my drummer and my sound guy will not be here all weekend. And so I have a fill-in drummer, I have a fill-in sound guy, plus I have an entire fill-in band during this wedding gig. And it's just a lot of moving parts to try to juggle, while I also have to handle everything else. I'm a father and a husband, and I run 2 businesses. The band is one, and then I'm in my studio here. I have this beautiful jukebox behind me that actually plays 45 records. It's pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys are on here and watching, feel free to leave a comment and just say hello. I like to get to know you guys. That's why I do this, so that I can build a community here that will help hold me accountable, and together we can kind of do this. What's up, Do? So I'm not a guitarist. I'm not very good at guitar. I am a musician, but God said, let's make you a musician, and then he also gave me a handicapped left hand, putting the hand in handicap. I can't move any of my fingers separate. If you've never noticed it before in my videos, you'll never be able to not notice it now. My right hand is fine, but if I try to do the same thing with my left hand, it just glitches out. So when I try to play chords, it's very, like there's very few chords that I can play. Like if you see my pinky's like doing some crazy stuff under there. Because if I put pressure on one finger, it puts it on all of them. It's all right. See? My daughter made me this bracelet today. That was honestly probably the highlight of my day. It was a really rough day. If you are somebody that's trying to quit or that has already quit, if you've already quit, I would love to know any tips or tricks or anything you might have. And if you are somebody that is looking to quit, well, you've come to the right place. This is Quitting Together, where recovery doesn't have to be done alone. And I'm officially, that's crazy. Right as I said, where recovery doesn't have to be done alone, I went straight to 0 viewers. So now I am alone. What's the chances of that? Oh well, I'm just gonna play a little bit. You know what, I'm not very good at this. So I'm gonna play some piano. That's what I'm much better at. Let's move this camera. All 0 of you can see around my studio. Oh, nice. Well, hello, Phantom. I'm glad you're still here. Apparently, YouTube lies to me, so I'll play just for you. If you have a song you want to hear, or a lot of times I like to just improvise. That's probably what I'm best at as a pianist, is just kind of making up stuff on the spot. This piano is really special to me. It's not really that great, but it was the first real piano or keyboard I ever got. When I first graduated from high school. I appreciate it. I'm really self-conscious a lot of times about how I play piano because the piano player for my actual band that plays with us is the piano player for Lauryn Hill, as in Miss Lauryn Hill, and he's absolutely insane. So, but I'm really grateful to get to play with the guys I play with. So. Music is audible emotion. It's Sir, answer me. I didn't see any other question from you, Saeed Hassan Ali. How's Britain? I'm kidding. Okay. Music is audible emotion. It sometimes says stuff that we cannot. And like I said, it's been a really rough couple weeks, especially today. So I'm just going to take like 5 minutes to play some improvised music. What's cool about this is I think it's really the only way that I can tell you exactly how I'm feeling. I can try to use words, but I think by playing and really getting immersed in the music, you guys will be able to hear and feel, hopefully, what I've been feeling. So that's crazy that I happen to say how's England. So yeah, I'm gonna just play and let's see what comes out. This is what I'm feeling on the inside, manifesting on the outside. There it is. What's he saying? Let's read through these. I can, smoking weed one time, I feel my mouth dry and feel my heart fast raise. And can death now, and the feelings are not go away 2 years ago smoking, but I feel I am. Feel death, what is happened? Tell me, sir. Well, Saeed, you probably, maybe you have some underlying mental health stuff and it kind of messed with you a little more than it might to someone who doesn't have those same problems. I'm not sure. I know for me, I never had anxiety, depression, any of those things until I started smoking or using stuff like that. And so it's really, it's become a weird part of my life for sure. It's become a weird, it's weird to now deal with that stuff, but you know, taking it one day at a time and hopefully it gets better. So we'll see. I'm not going to be on here too long tonight. I'm very tired. I was in bed all day, but did not really sleep. I just was kind of battling my my mind all day. So I appreciate you guys. If you have any other questions or thoughts, feel free to comment it. If not, I'm going to get off in a couple minutes for some well-needed rest. So I hope you guys can rest as well. That's about it. I'm gonna be posting a actual real video again soon. I know what it's gonna be about. It's a pretty dark topic, but we'll talk soon. See you guys.